Morning guys, start of day 5 and I'm at my first location already. This one I'm kind of excited about. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool one. And I may have lied to you. Yeah, we're gonna start off at a cemetery again. I know. This is where I wanted to stop last night, but there was a little thing going on here and I didn't want to disturb it. So yeah, starting off at some graves tonight. But this one's, I think, is kind of interesting. I think a lot of people might know about this one. And it's right here. It's a quick walk up here, but it's the grave of Chang and Eng Bunker. They were the Siamese twins. I think most people are probably fairly familiar with. Not hard to see there, the step. In about 1870, Chang suffered a stroke or paralysis on his right side, and his health deteriorated fairly quickly. On January 17th, 1874, Chang died in his sleep, reportedly of a cerebral blood clot. Eng, upon discovering his brother dead, is said to have exclaimed, "Then I'm going," and died within a few hours. Eng Bunker and Chang Bunker, the wives. So you're on one side of the mountain, there's blue skies, and you pop over, and now you're getting visibility warnings on the GPS. Alright, morning guys. I had to take a little break here for breakfast. McDonald's. I'm sorry, no one can beat their hash browns. Alright, so I'm heading back west. Little thoughts so far. Not been the best trip. Things are a little further away. I didn't plan very well. It was very short notice. Too much interstate time. Things are too far apart, so I'm having to hop on the interstate rather than the back roads to take my time. I know I got all the time in the world, but I still like to get home. I do some time, have a few days to relax before my job starts. So I've been spending a little bit more time on the interstate than I want to. I've had a lot of busts on this trip, and that seems to have been the last couple of years. I think my biggest problem is I throw 1,000 things on, like 1,000 pins out there, things I can go look at, and it's a real shotgun approach rather than taking my time, researching, making things are open, doing it right like I used to. So I need to, if I do this again, I need to refocus my trip a little bit more and have a little bit more of a route, which I hate, but I need to be a little bit more efficient with my time as well, and not get stuck on these dang interstates as much as I have been. All right, so that was my breakfast. Just a hash brown. So getting back on the road here again. Like I said, I'm heading west. I think I'm in Virginia at the moment. So I'm not sure if I'm hitting Ohio, Indiana, like southern Ohio and Indiana, or if I'm going to kind of keep on Virginia, Tennessee, and maybe pop back down to Tennessee. I don't quite know yet. I got another stop here in about 5 minutes, so we're going to see that one. A kind of nice one. And then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. All right, see you in a little bit. Mountain View Cemetery, established 1880. Let's get a view of the mountain. It's out there someplace, I'm guessing. Another bust. Very frustrating. Not as well planned a trip as I hoped it would be. So I am going to keep heading west. Got a Muffler Man, pretty sure that's there, I have access to. And then I'm going to hit the President Andrew Johnson's museum grave site, National Historic Site. I think it's got his home and museum, and then yeah, his gravesite. And then I'm going to take, that's about an hour away plus, so, shit. Bust after bust after bust, kind of frustrating. Not kinda, it is incredibly frustrating. I don't know. Just wears you out. So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be on the road for a little while now. Not sure, a couple muffler men and Andrew Johnson's site. Then after that, I might sit down and try to organize myself a little bit better and try to put a plan together. I don't know, just frustrated, as you can tell. You know, I get.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Holly Street.
It seems like I run into this situation about every trip, or it's just a shitty day or two, or it's just not what I hoped it would be, and it kind of makes me just want to give up and go home.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Holly Street.
I am heading that way, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, later. I think I'm coming up to my first muffler man of the day. Should be up here on our right, and he should have her with him. There we go. At the Pals. It's pretty cool. I think I may have seen him or something similar to him very recently on one of my trips down this way. Cool.
Here I am in this old town, still dreaming of the open road. We'll fill the tank and make our way down windy tracks and beaten roads. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow.
President Andrew Johnson's early home in Greenville, Tennessee. It's where he lived during his early times as a tailor and his early politics. Hopefully we can find something other than stairs to get up there. The view from President Johnson's final resting place is pretty amazing. Veterans Overlook, Tennessee. Veterans Overlook, Tennessee.
Welcome to Kentucky. I'm in Middlesboro, Kentucky, and I'm coming up to the Chamber of Commerce, and it's actually an old office for the coal mining industry here in town, and it's actually its exterior is made of coal. Is just to the right of it there, right there. All right, like I said, guys, quick video. Grave of James Beam, Jim Beam, bourbon maker here, the Bartsville, not Bartsville.